Hi, let us see the equipment operator use case. In what is equipment operator use case? The equipment operator use case goes like this. So basically, a task has to be done, wi- uh, 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 which has to be done with the help of an equipment, and there be a resource tagged to it. Let us see how the task is set up. Uh, First, let us see the task setup. In the task setup, when we go to the task type and we're trying to add a new task type, we will see a new flag called needs equipment. When this flag is enabled, it means the task that has been created with this task type flag will have equipment resource that has to be added along with a operator. So in this case, we will be adding the trucks as the equipment resource, and the users who drive the trucks or who work on the task will be added as the operators. Now we have already have existing task types. Uh, Let us take one example. Let's say water haul 100 BBL is a parent task which has pickup and water haul as the child task. Now the child task should have this setup. If I show the pickup water haul task, the pickup water haul task has the needs equipment, and also there's a limitation here. When needs equipment is checked, enable auto assign will be disabled, and when enable auto assign is enabled, needs equipment will be disabled, because needs equipment works in a different way when compared to normal assignment. The task will not have assignees, but will have equipment and operator in the place of assignees. Now let us see how the tasks are assigned to the users. For that, we have to go to the user management, and let's say there's a truck which is already created, and if I edit the same truck, same user, there's a checkbox called equipment resource. When this is shown while creation of the user as well. So when I try to create an user, if we check this equipment resource, this particular user will be created as an equipment for the task and will be enabled only for the task types which has needs equipment. So there's a task that has been created with needs equipment, and only we will be seeing these users under the equipment as assignees or as the equipments for the task. Now let us see the task creation and how do we add an operator through scheduler view and through normal grid view, and how does it go. Now if I create a task, as we have shown, there's a 100 BBL task. Now if I select here, as you can see, this is a parent task, and there won't be assignees here. Now I have successfully created this task. Now, as you can see here, if I edit one of the child tasks, which is a pickup water hole task, which has needs equipment flag, in the place of an S, we don't have the normal assignees. We have equipment and an operator. So when I when I try to edit equipment, we will see all the equipment resources that has been created in the user management, edit or all the users that has equipment resource box checked in the user management in the creation page or the edit page that I have shown previously. Now operators are nothing. Operator can be added only when the equipment is added to the task, because without an equipment, the single operator is a meaningless uh, meaningless assignment. Now let us see from scheduler view. Now, whatever has an equipment resource flag checked will have a new addition here. When we right click on this user, we will see the set operator button. When we click on this set operator, we can select the operator. These operators are nothing but the normal users which are also set up in the same teams and areas along with the equipment resource. These users on the operator card will only be shown only if these users are set up uh, as same same as the equipment. Let's say AWS Day Truck 4 is an equipment resource set up in team 1 area 1. These users also set up in team 1 area 1. Then only we'll be seeing this operators for to that can be added as a operator to an equipment. Now we have already created two tasks here. The two tasks which have been created here are this. So if I try to add this task directly to an equipment, directly to an operator. So let's say uh, Stephen Curry is an operator. So if I try to add an operator here, it throws an error that equipment resource is required for this task, which means these kind of needs equipment flag check tasks should be assigned to an equipment first, then only the operator can be assigned. So we have to assign it to a truck. First, we have to assign it to a truck first. Now I assign it to a truck. The pickup drop off have come. Now I save as draft. Now I go here, and if I click on set operator and I select Stephen Curry as a operator, this operator Stephen Curry has been added here, and it shows um, with a difference that AWS Day Truck 4 is an equipment and operator is a man. Now if I go back to the grid view, this seems like a multiple assignees task, but actually the as you can see here, there's a needs equipment for equipment resource. We have a tool like logo, and for operator we have a man like logo. So this is on equipment. An operator can be added to an equipment, and how this equipment operator use case can be used.